Students, we are going to solve some NCERT textbook questions. The questions which are based on the position of elements in the periodic table. But before starting this, first we should know what is the position of different elements in the periodic table. And for this, all the elements atomic number you should know. In this paper, I have not shown you position of hydrogen and helium. But we all know that position of hydrogen is group 1, period 1. Atomic number 1. Similarly, position of helium is group 18, period 1, atomic number 2. Okay, so now from onwards we are learning about the elements having atomic number 3. Lithium having atomic number 3. So its electronic configuration is 2 1. Okay, similarly in this same group 1 there is one more element, sodium, atomic number 11. So electronic configuration 281. That means all these elements which are in the group 1 having one electron in their outermost orbit, and that's why lithium and sodium and hydrogen and potassium, all these elements are in group 1. Now we are talking about group 2 elements having atomic number 2, electronic configuration 2 2. Magnesium also is in group 2 having atomic number 12, electronic configuration 282. So both these elements have got 2 electrons in their outermost orbit, and that's why they belong to group 2. Next element is boron, atomic number 5, electronic configuration 2 3. If it has got 3 electrons in its outermost orbit, then it belongs to group 13. Similarly, aluminium, atomic number 13, having 3 electrons in its outermost orbit, belongs to group 13. So in this similar manner, you should know and learn all these elements in their with their atomic number and electronic configuration, and then only you can be able to solve some question related to the position of elements in the periodic table. Okay, so the first question in this series is name 3 elements that have single electron in their outermost orbit. Just now we saw that lithium, atomic number 3 2 1, sodium atomic number 11, potassium 2881. These elements have got 1 electron in their outermost orbit. They are group 1 elements. Like these questions can come in the exam. 2 elements which have 2 electrons in their outermost shell. Beryllium. Okay, beryllium has got atomic number 4. Electrons in the valence shell are 2. Similarly, magnesium having atomic number 12 have got 2 valence electrons. So answer is beryllium and magnesium. The next question is name 3 elements with completely filled outer shells. Can you guess which elements that will be? Those will be the elements of group 18 which have got completely filled outer shell. Neon, argon having outer shell completely filled. Okay, so like that you should know the position of elements from their atomic number. Next question is an atom has electronic configuration 287. What is the atomic number of this element? So students, you can see here electronic configuration is 287. So atomic number is 17. Which of these elements will be similar? There are 4 elements given here with their atomic number, and we have to find out which element will be similar to this element 287. Nitrogen atomic number 7, electronic configuration 25, fluorine 27, phosphorus 285, argon 288. Now you tell me which element is similar? Yes, the element having 7 electrons in its outermost orbit is similar to this element. So fluorine is the correct answer. So we have to see the valence electrons present in the outermost orbit. Now next question is which element has 2 shells completely filled with electrons? It is neon. Electronic configuration, whose element's electronic configuration is 282? Count the number of electrons? Yes, 12. So element is magnesium having atomic number 12. Which element has total 3 shells with 4 electrons in its valence shell? It has 3 shells, KLM. So when there are 3 shells, the first 2 shells are completely filled, and these 4 electrons are in the valence shell. That means M shell is having 4 electrons. So students, you should know, if 4 electrons are present in the outermost shell, that means the shells K and shell L are completely filled with electrons. Then only the electrons are filled in the M shell. So that's why now here electronic configuration is 284 and atomic number is 14. The element must be silicon having atomic number 14. The next question is, name a element having total number of 2 shells. 2 shells are present and with 3 electrons in its valence shell. That means outer shell has got 3 valence electrons. So we will draw 2 shells K, L, M, L. When 3 electrons are present in the outer shell, that means the initial K shell is completely filled. That is 2, 3. So total atomic number is 5. The element must be boron having atomic number 5. Next question is, name an element which has got twice as many electrons in its second shell as in the first shell. So which is this element? So there are 2 shells. It has got twice as many electrons in the second shell as in the first shell. So this answer is wrong. Twice means it should be L shell should be having 4 electrons, 2 and 4. Atomic number is 6 and the element is carbon. So twice as many electrons means L shell has got 4 electrons and K shell has 2 electrons. So total is 6 electrons, and that's why the answer is carbon having atomic number 6. So such questions are asked in the exam. So you should know what is the atomic number of which element.